Yeah, that was crazy, man.
I
What
didn't
you
really
think about
hear
that, sir?
Go ahead. I'm going to see something came with that touch. I don't know a lot about this. What happened? I heard a little
Okay,
about it.
well, my thing is, the government spent all this money, over a few $1,000,000. Well, they could have gave that money to the homeless, knowing the outcome. They've been telling us through the whole process that you cannot, the DOJ policies, you cannot indict a sitting president. So if they knew that you couldn't indict it, and they knew that they had all this information, they knew that it didn't weigh up to collusion, why would they take us through this long, drawn-out process, bombarding us in the news every day, raising our blood pressure up, raising our anticipation up every day, knowing that they was going to let this man go anyway. I mean, what America has to understand, and what people have to understand when it comes to Trump, is that it's the new order of the day. I mean, racism, blatant racism, is the new accepted policy of the United States. Although there's a lot of people that's not racist, there's a lot of people that are very tolerant towards race, a lot of people who know how to get along with people and believe in integration. The very people that control this government, in particular the Conservative Party, are blatant racists. I mean, there's no way that I could be an OG in the hood and I can violate all the norms and all the principles of the hood, and one of the little homies don't call me up to like, look, OG, this ain't how we ride around here.
That's right.
We bought that, but we don't let everybody know that. And that's what it's been, for years. White folks that's racist, not all white folks, but white folks that's racist, they had an iron fist, but they wore a velvet glove.
For me now, can't look at that thing on Trump now. I think with how he can't be in the office now, it just gives my people more integrity to be how they want to be now. Because I feel like, he said he let his pants down. He said a lot of things that no one president would even say. So, I mean, with that being said, like, Trump's, he ain't the Antichrist. I know a lot of people are saying, well, he's not the Antichrist, but, he's going in that direction, a lot of areas of what he's talking about. And let me say, for me, speaking of America right now, it doesn't look good for people in America, for black people in general. Next year, whatever the case may be. I hear different stories, and these are conspiracy theories. Somebody, they said that he was going to get impeached. We know he ain't going to get impeached. You know that. But the thing is they said the possibility of him get assassinated. I've heard a lot of different, conspiracy theories about what possibly happened with Trump. Something, in them areas of the game. So, we keep on talking about what you're saying. Yeah, I'm on board with what you're saying.
Yeah, well, if he was wise, he'd avoid a problem. But he thinks he's smart, so he want to solve a problem. See, smart people think they can solve a problem, but wise men avoid problems. We know that an ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. Everything he do, from the shutdown with the government, is geared towards hurting poor people. Because then nobody suffer. You know what I'm saying? He had enough money to kick it, enough money to he got his reserves is so big, he can still drive airplanes while the whole economy is suffering. Now he want to shut down the border, and the border is going to cause at least, they say it's something about some excess of millions of dollars every day, and millions of people will be unemployed. I mean, it's like, when somebody, you say the Antichrist, I think he's a little bit worse than the Antichrist. I mean, I don't even think the Antichrist, what a partner of mine used to say when we were in the penitentiary, he said, Kenny, we go to these meetings, he said, and these brothers have on their kufis. He said, man, all these brothers got on kufis, Ken, but if you take the kufis off, up under the kufis, they got horns. They little devils. You know what I'm saying? and that's what's going on with a lot of these folks, man. So they number devils in disguise. But the devil won't do to people. The devil, at least the devil will pray with you. The devil will shake your hand. The devil will make you think he's his friend. You know what I'm saying? And then he'll try to win you over. He'll try to win your soul. But, these folks, man, they ain't even trying to win. These folks is just straight out, we don't like y'all. Y'all busted, broke. Y'all, I don't care if you live in a trailer home, I don't care if you're white, black, or what, because people always talk about what the government is doing to black folks.
That's what I'm saying right now, Ken. For
the record, it's clear that it's more pro-white folks in America than it is black folks. because there's more white folks than it. Black folks only comprise 13% of the population. There's about 40 million of us.
We know they were saying about 20. They say, well, Trump's going to do mass. He's going to bring the white women to here. I mean, the poor whites into here. He's announcing it now. So basically, a lot of areas of the game, Trump is speaking in behalf of America, but he's speaking on behalf of the poor whites, and poor whites and blacks. He's going to bring everybody down now. That's it. I think that's his design. From my eyes looking at it now. Hey man,
it used to be black, white. Now it's just rich and poor. There ain't no middle class.
Absolutely.
It's rich and poor.
That's right. That's absolutely right. That's right. That's absolutely right. How do you feel about that, Rick?
Well, what I see, they got it just seems like it's a running distraction. It's like every time we wake up, we hear something new. And you figure, people don't sit down at 6 o'clock to watch the news. You get updates from your phone all the time of something going on within this on social media platforms, especially when it comes to this political hemisphere. So it just
I think things are really hitting. I think things are hitting the fan now. I think people are got to be more. They keep the eye on the prize a lot of areas of life. I think I know he's trying to he's using like I was scared tactics to keep people where they are now. But at the same time, a lot of things are happening and people are not being aware of it, man. People are not aware of it, man. You got to keep the eye on the prize. Like because the government shut down stuff. It was 3 times it snapped. Now I'm hearing I'm hearing this. They just said something about Trump had made a bill. He has passed a bill out a couple days ago about the EMT. Blackout, like all these different signs, they put these things out there. It hasn't happened yet. But what if that happens? What if that happens? So we had a blackout, kid.
Yeah, I mean, man, I lived long enough. I got at least 5 decades of seeing this shit go down. And one thing I noticed about the government is that they have had counterinsurgency drugs. They have counterintelligence where they went against the Black Panther. They investigated Martin Luther King. They investigated Malcolm X, Ralph Abernathy, all of the black leaders, Thurgood Marshall, even black lawyers and doctors. We know that in the 60s they put heroin in our community, which was considered a counterinsurgency drug. A counterinsurgency means like insurgency is insurrection. When people come and I'm just talking for the people that might not know. So insurrection is when they go up. It's like a revolt. So what they do is they put heroin, and what heroin and serve do is to slow you down. So if you high on heroin or if you high on marijuana, you slow. You know what I mean? You're not fast. That's why they got rid of cocaine, because cocaine, you can still be high and you can still be talking about a revolution. You get geek. You know what I mean? So they said we're gonna remove the cocaine. We're gonna bring in the lighters. We're gonna bring in methamphetamines. We're gonna bring in all these other drugs that slow people down. So if they willing to put drugs in the community, I wouldn't be surprised with what else they do, Brother Sherm.
But hold on, but what about the fake food? I was listening to one of the brothers one day, like what we're going to realize a lot of days you go to the grocery store, most of the food you eat it's not real food. We eat fake food. If you're not going to the organic section store, and everything else in the store, it's not good for you. 90% of stuff in the store is not good for you. So in that respect, I'm saying we eat. You are what you eat. So if you're not eating good food, it's good cells, it's good for your health. You can't take nothing positive in your own self to have a good mind process. For the process of things. We're not eating nobody. We're not eating right from one thing. We're eating fake food.
And you ain't lying, brother. You ain't lying. I just went to the doctor. The doctor told me that my cholesterol is up. So he said the reason why your cholesterol is up because of the foods you eat. He said, Mr. Ivy, you are what you eat.
That's right.
So since then, man, I lost 8 pounds. I don't eat no more salads. I don't eat no more macaroni. I don't eat no more starch. I don't eat no fried food. You know what I'm saying? And I feel a lot healthier.
I'm trying to change my diet now. I've been trying to change my diet more. I want to be more into green stuff now and just tell her. I'm going to be one now. I want to be further. It may not be just my diet, but if I find it sounds good, but I'm more healthy. I'm like more spiritually green now. If you're off the processed stuff and the meat is really bad for us now. All the meat stuff, we ain't really getting back. So I'm just saying, when I'm saying you put it in context, eating fake food is not do that necessarily nutritionally where it's giving nothing ourselves. So that I had one of the brothers say that in context say you can't eat good healthy food. You can't regenerate it in yourself. You can't. It has to do with the thinking process too. Other than black people, that's why eating good food in the community It does come to our thinking process.
Yeah, start eating that pork, y'all. Start eating that fried chicken.
Yes. All that fried food, all that stuff is good. And now they're saying even that meat, you hear brother they go about the zombie disease of deer, eat that deer meat. And they mix the meat in the
venom.
You hear about that correct free?
No, I haven't heard about it.
Yeah, but the zombie disease, and what they're saying now, they're never in all this from fast food restaurants, they put all the foods now. So it's a fact of how what we eat every day is going to be very much a fact of how things are going to go in the near future.